I'm going to try this Bloodlust Shaman today. I think it's kind of typical of what you would expect from a Bloodlust list. Nothing too crazy. I wanted to jam a Nixia in there. Partly because it's cool, partly because we have a gold one, so why not? And you know, I like my Nat Pagel. Little things like that. That are maybe a little bit atypical, but kind of the general idea, right? Violet Teacher's not that crazy. You got your staple early spells, the Squire, the Flame Tongue, all that. Oh, we got to update the stream information. This is not accurate. My bad. See, stream elements tell me the wrong thing. Let me just. Ooh, with the 2 Mana Tides, though, I actually think you want the Berserker out here. Bloodlust Shaman. Now, I do actually think that there might be some potential, like we did the small Shaman, just kind of as a hilarious follow-up to Big Shaman. I'm actually okay just running this out to get hit. But it's another direction that we could take this, where you go heavier on the card draw with like Loot Hoarders, maybe Novice Engineers, the things that still have a body, but you're cycling faster to try to guarantee that you do get a Bloodlust, and then you're comfortable using that Bloodlust a bit earlier. I think it was also very aggressive, so you know, you're not looking to get like 6 things on board and then hit face. You're you know, potentially going to win with just 3 or 4 that kind of finish off the opponent. But yeah, I wanted to try this as a kind of more standard list. Got a lot of options here. I think I like getting the Flame Tongue out. It's really too bad that we can't totem with it. And I'll probably be comfortable doing Violet Teacher with some spells after this, but I think if we do it like this, it's going to help us race a bit. We still get card draw here, potentially here. And racing against Miracle Rogue is quite good. This body could prove super useful with this, or you know, if it shifts over, or if we get the Bloodlust. Okay. He's already used 1 Fan of Knives, so I'm a little more willing to run this out with some Lightning Bolts. But I could also just Violet Teacher Hero Power.
Pay attention, class.
I guess that's what I'll do for now. We don't have the Bloodlust. I think I would have been okay doing that and setting up for like a potential lethal, but we actually have the option of running the second one out, potentially. Very good chance he's going to end up with the other fan here, so let's see. Let's see. Now here's the Bloodlust. So if you do it, I mean, you push 9, 12, 15, 18. Here's the thing, though. I like the draw off of that. And the fact that we would get extra damage here. Hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12. 15, 18. Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's any cheeky way to get it here. Even if you could get a spell power totem. Yeah, I don't think so.
Pay attention, class.
Little time.
Instruction begins.
I mean, I think we're set up quite well. It's not going to be easy for him to kill everything here, or even a sizable chunk, but yeah, if he does get the other fan, it's a bit of a problem. Losing these 3, and then he could potentially like eviscerate one or something like that. It's okay. Well, that shiv kind of tells me he probably didn't have Fanner Knives to begin with, which is great. Like I said, he's used 1. Just barely halfway through his deck, so it's not that surprising. Sap, also not that surprising. Even if we could just keep, like, 1 of these... dang.
This guy's
He's gonna hit here, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Eh? It's not enough. Yeah, 2 damage short. There's no way to get spell power. This is tough. If I Violet Teacher and Hex, it's not bad. Ooh, God, spell power would be so nice. So I could also Fire Elemental in here. Just to get a big body. I think, though... It's the other thing, even Lightning Storm could be good. I think the safe thing is to just Violet Teacher,
Attention, class.
Hex, get another body and push some damage here. Like, we shouldn't die, it's just a question of if he can clear a board or not.
We hunger for vengeance.
Okay, a Blade Flurry, I guess. He can hit, he can Blade Flurry. We're left with just this. I mean, it's not that bad, because we still have the option to just smack down Onyxia next turn. He's hitting there? Okay. Okay. I see. Hits there, Shadow Steps, shoots. Swings and then Blade Flurries. Is that correct? Oh no, another Shadow Step. Well, that's fine. Now he's just losing his burst. He doesn't really have a good win condition here. Right, so we do have the option to just like Fire Elemental shoot this, but I don't think we need to do that. Worry with Onyxia, 1 sap, 1 Fan of Knives, right? That's the perfect counter. If we Fire Elemental this, slap down a Harvest Golem, also very tough to deal with, but I mean, come on, it's so cool. Earth Shock's good against that, deny the draw, but then you're not really following it out with much. Let's see if we can't pull off an Onyxia play. certainly the coolest play. And then, yeah, pretty tough to say whether that's better than running these two out or trying to get some sort of other clear, right? Like an Earth Shock on that with a Fire Elemental on that and a Totem would also be okay. What is that? Don't be good. Stop hovering.
My eyes.
Okay. Well, we did it. First game, Anixia Bloodlust. I mean, you gotta love it. How much is that? 4, 8, 12, 24, 35 damage. Yeah, seems pretty good. Oh, there. Okay, now we got stars. It's weird. I don't know why. When we started, it had like empty stars there. I know we dropped, but yeah, I didn't think we had dropped that much.
Thrall versus
Okay. Different rogue.
for Doomhammer.
Pretty obvious mulligan, I think. This is not bad. Feral Spirit's a weird card to play on curve. I actually think it's pretty good in this matchup, though. And having a coin with it is also quite nice. We might even... I wonder if we would Argent Squire coin the Feral Spirit. If we coin Feral Spirit... Oh, no. That leaves us with 1, right? You get 2 mana. Yeah. Thought we could follow it up with a Flame Tongue if we did that, but... No, I don't like that. I think I like the Berserker. Berserker, I think, is just good. It's like a solid body. It's pretty annoying to deal with. Like, there's just a few things, you know, take Rogue here. It's not nice to, like, backstab, swing into it, that kind of thing. Nothing amazing about the card, but... Yeah, I felt like I needed something in that 2-drop spot, something a little bit more solid than, you know, Flame Tongue's Peggle and Thalnos. Kind of hits that spot. Alright, so now if we Feral Spirit, we can follow it up with the Flame Tongue, and I think that's the way to do it. Small chance you'd follow it up with a Coin Mana Tide next turn. But assuming he just hits 1 there, dropping that out, pushing 8 damage, probably goes a long way. Zap on the Berserker. Well, that's interesting. Really heavy board players here. That's actually, like, very annoying. But he's got so few cards. I think it's probably right to just get this out and sort of encourage this trade. Now, depending on what he's got in his hand, right? There's the Earth Shock. Ooh, which would have been so juicy if he didn't make the trade. Yeah. I kind of like Coin Cairn here. Coin's always nice with the Violet Teacher, but he's already used one sap, which makes me way more willing to do this. The fact that he played that last turn, like, good chance he doesn't have the gadgets in, or if he does, he doesn't have the conceal. He hasn't drawn very much.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yikes. Oh, and he got the conceal off the top. So annoying. Okay. Well, that's an issue. You could go super YOLO. Do the 1 in 4 there and Lightning Storm. Boy. Wind in here making crazy noises, but no, I think we're gonna have this sort of weird race situation going on, because he's gonna be able to draw like crazy here and output a ton of damage. We're threatening a lot though. 14, 17, 20. Yeah, it wouldn't be lethal if we get a Bloodlust, but yeah, we're threatening a lot, so it's kind of like, I'm gonna guess it's in his best interest to actually go face, but he might feel like he's got to trade here. Cat's coming to visit. It's a very windy day. She tends to get very scared at the wind. Okay, then both face. It's not too bad though because he hasn't buffed them. There's the Bloodlust. This is tough. You can Lightning Storm, Earth Shock, Mana Tide, and I quite like that. Thing is, you have to roll a 3 on one of these for the Earth Shock to be any good, but your odds are decent here. Yeah. So okay. Pop that. Shoot that. And the reason I really want to kill one of those, like, you could have hexed, for example. So like hit into the gadget's hand, hex, which is safer.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Ugh, so annoying. But then you'd have to like Earth Shock the frog, and I felt like it'd be better to just hold on to this because I don't want anything sticking on his board at all. I think he's got one more prep, right? Also not sure what we do. If he ends here, do we trade and run out the Fire Elemental? Or hex and try to keep this alive? Probably trade Fire Elemental. We're getting into that Leroy murdering us territory. Yeah, I think that's gotta be the move. It's not great. We don't really set ourselves up very nicely either. Yeah. Gonna assume that's it. Yeah. Alright, 1-on-1 against Miracle. don't think we could have played that much different. Don't even have the option of like hexing your own stuff. Not for any real value, because the hero power is just going to get through it. It's alright though. Let's just see something different. Good with that. That's our Cairn, I think. Or Onyxia? No.
For Doomhammer.
Okay. Well, I think we're definitely throwing both of those back, but with coin, do we keep both of these? Golem's really good against Zoo, especially if you coin it out. It's gonna help keep you alive. Yeah, okay. I mean, I definitely want some good 2-drops here. But yeah, I'm not sure it's right to throw that back in hopes of getting them. So yeah, probably coin that out. Probably. Well, we'll see. Honestly, Totem on 2 is not the worst.
Put this apple on your head.
Also not bad, because he doesn't want to juggle it. You know, I think I'm going to do that. We could still hit that on 3 or that. Maybe we end up using the coin with the teacher. But if he hits us with 1 knife, we get a nice bump here. Just hovering over everything. Yes, we can do that too. Oof.
Do you need a blessing?
Okay. Oh, he's gonna soul fire it. Alright. Well, lightning storm would just be dandy. It's not a lightning storm. Okay, I think we do this. He doesn't make the greatest trades. He's able to hit, drop down to 1, and then it's a little bit awkward from here. And if we do draw Lightning Storm, we can still coin it out. 2 out of 23, though, not great. But we probably just win the game if we hit it. Really thinking about it. Yes, let's hover over this repeatedly. We can do it too. It's like, what's that game? Bop it. Bop it, or like Simon Says, right? You gotta remember the pattern. Alright, it's 17 young priestesses. And then he goes over to the juggler, to the hero of power, and back to the priestess. Or maybe he actually disconnected, who knows. Well, certainly won't complain about being able to do this. Oh, he hits 1 knife juggler. I wonder if it's a bot and it's broken. Is it possible? Like it just doesn't know what a spirit wolf is. It's losing its mind. I mean, just in case he does come back. Should actually be smart about this. I'm not sure, honestly. Honestly, I think this is better than Lightning Storm. Yeah, I think this is better than Lightning Storm. We do this, this, pop that over there, hit the juggler. Ooh, do we hit the bubble though? We probably hit the bubble. Yeah, but then it gives him a nice trade. Yeah, we'll just go face. Thinking hard against the guy's AFK. Good mental exercise, you know. I assume this is weak. Oh, okay. Well, that was just bizarre. Yeah, did not realize we were streaming, Simon says, but hey, we're good at that too. Okay, let's get like a real game against something that's not Miracle. My cat is fascinated by the creaking sounds of the door right now.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
Okay.
Your soul shall be mine.
Very nice to start with that. Also quite nice. Here do we keep the Feral Spirit? I feel like you don't. I feel like you don't because you're likely playing this like around 3. Like maybe you coined it out. I don't know. We'll see how many small things are out there. See if we like Lightning Bolt and early juggler or something like that. But having like all that back-to-back overload, I think just ends up making Feral Spirit very bad. Birth Shock. Probably not worth a Lightning Bolt there. Hard for this thing to get buffed out of Lightning Storm range. Yeah, like Priestess and potentially Argus. Shattered Sun, but yeah, all these +1s pretty much guaranteed it. That we will Lightning Bolt though. I think we shoot that and coin our own out. It does become problematic for him, and we're likely not looking at playing Lightning Storm next turn anyway. I'm fine with the Hero Power or a Flame Tongue. Ends up getting it. Okay. Yeah, so I think just a Hero Power. And then a decent chance we rolled that out this coming turn. Too bad if we can't be mana efficient, but I don't know. I find with Shaman you end up in lots of situations where you just can't be super mana efficient. Yeah, I was gonna say I doubt he lets that live, but if he did, I suppose he could do that with another Hero Power as well. Golem not bad. I just don't think we can take 9 damage here. Don't think he can take 9 damage, and I really don't want him to defend her. Because if you get unfavorable rolls there, then you lose the game, and now here we can run out the golem next turn.
Do you need a blessing?
Little annoying, but yeah, more manageable. Ooh, very interesting. I think you still get the golem out, just because I don't think Totem Earth Shock is that good, because we can blast this thing, right? Kill the 2/3. He's probably not trading unless he does get this to a 3/4. So yeah, there's a good chance to get the Earth Shock and then bump.
So many
My shield for
Ah, damn it. Go face. Son of a bitch. Well, that was obnoxious. Which one's gonna be better to kill? I guess the young priestess is always gonna be better here. I don't think it matters. Technically, we can roll a totem first. Yeah, I don't really see a difference. Oh, yeah, that was so bad. I mean, we knew it was a possibility. Maybe we should have played Earthshock. I don't know. Yeah, gonna be pretty tough to stabilize, hey? Like, we can hex, but he's still got 8, 10. It means we have to roll a taunt totem. Oh, but he's got the frog. Are we just screwed? Cause what? He hits 3, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, we're actually just dead. Thank you. Yeah, not sure if that Argus turn is what did us in, or if we should have just held on to the Lightning Storm for longer. It's not a matchup that I've played very much, like any kind of Shaman versus Zoo. But with like no heal, I'm always really wary of taking like 8 to 10 damage. Oh, this would have been a nice starting hand last game. I don't think we want any of it. I'm happy with the Peggle here anyway. Honestly, Feral Spirit's not bad in this matchup too. Take him a couple swings to get through it. Alright.
I can wait to fish all day.
Okay, hopefully no answer to this. And I mean, even if he burns like something big like an execute on it, not really upset by that. So sick. Lots of options. Pushing damage is okay. Feral Spirit, let's see, if we Feral Spirit, we've got 2 mana next turn, so you Flame Tongue. Oh. Yeah, I think you are gonna want to do this. I think you're hoping to get this up, and then to Flame Tongue the 2 of them, and maybe Mana Tide behind it after. Is this guy playing my list? What a baller. Except we don't have the answer to that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I certainly know the pain of playing Twilight Drakes against Shaman and just getting Earthshocked immediately. Oh, this is cool then. Draw, draw, no draw. Okay. I don't think he's gonna want to brawl this board very badly. Now here's the thing, we've got lots of draw opportunity. Okay, I didn't hit it there. I've still got a chance there and our regular draw. If we hit the first Bloodlust, there's a chance that I would just play it next turn. Now we do have our best thing to do on 6 mana, I think. Generally better than Cairn even, but this makes me think he's considering a brawl. No, the other Drake. Alright, so we can just shoot that, or we can Bloodlust. We can even kill it with the Squire. Let me think. 3, 6, 9, 12. Take that away. The thing is, I don't want to trade that stuff in. How much would I care if he brawls after this? I think maybe we're just patient with it. I gotta think positioning. Probably gonna want it over here for Flame Tongue.
What now?
That's what I really like about these cards. Whether you get the draw or not, the fact that they just absorb hits. Right? This draws cards and it's basically saving us 4 life.
Back to work.
Is it BGH or execute? Okay, execute.
Pain, speak to me.
Not sure what to do here. It's really nice to Lightning Storm if you've got spell power. You know, if we play Feral Spirit, I think I like that better. Like, it's not such a big deal that we kill these two things. If the two of them run into a Feral Spirit, that's fine. I think we're just going to try to build a board. It's still not very appealing to brawl. The only question is, do we Mana Tide or Harvest Golem? I think it's Mana Tide. I don't think we really need any kind of presence from the Golem. We'll go with Guaranteed Draw. It's going to let us rebuild the board pretty easily anyway. And we could still Bloodlust and potentially use, I don't know, one of these guys to clear some bigger stuff out as well. I'd really like to not overload us next turn. So we've got the option to Onyxia on 9. But it's going to depend how efficient he is at cleaning this up.
Armor made to fit.
That's a bit of an issue. Yeah, I feel like... Oh. I was gonna say, I feel like this is a Bloodlust turn where we kill that. But suddenly... Because we could Bloodlust, you Lightning Bolt that for 1. Then you're overloaded for next turn, which actually might be okay. Or you run a body in, which I'm not stoked about. Tough turn. But I think I'm good doing this. Yeah, you don't have... You don't have the mana for next turn. I guess we'll save these bodies. But you get the draw. Good chance we're going to hit the second Bloodlust. Probably don't need it on 9 if we do something like that. Okay, I would really like an Ixia on 9. I take it all back. And now we got an Earth Shock too late. Ugh. Oh, just so ugly. Ooh, this is bad. Can't even get spell power off of that. Oh, this is horrible. We've not gotten enough draws off of Pagel for hell. How long he stayed alive. I don't want a lightning storm. I think it's actually correct to just do this. We could have silenced that, but I think there's going to be better targets, like Cairn. And then I'm guessing he hits in here. And we've got easy cleanup with this or this. Or... yeah, who knows? We'll see. Okay. I see. So we're playing D Nicky, and I see somebody named D Nicky in chat. What up, D Nicky? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know if we fire elemental that or if we run it in and play Nixia. But the fact that he's in the stream chat makes me think he knows I have a Nixia. And he's holding on to a brawl. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but let's do that. That's fun. We're maybe getting sniped. I also understand if you want to pop in, see what the game looks like from somebody else's perspective. Who knows? Maybe I'm muted right now. I'll think positively. Assume the best. What now, indeed? I'm actually not sure how he deals with this. Okay, Gore Hell. It's not bad for us. Still pretty hesitant to run out Nixia. Let's check Totem first. Okay. I think it's right to get that out as well. Again, this is actually a pretty good brawl board for him. But we can refill, so... Well, it's a pretty lucky draw. Okay, we're still one off a Gromash lethal. I don't think there's a way for him to get one more damage. 12 plus 5. Like, unless he's doing something weird like running an inner rage, but I'm not gonna play around anything like that. Otherwise, if that was the case, I would actually consider like a hex on that and then cleaning it up with like lightning storm and running shit in. I don't know. Okay, feels not bad. Guess we'll see what he does. Like, is he gonna Alex himself or something?
I bring life.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And not a lot there. I think again we're gonna totem. No spell power. Let's lightning storm. So what do we have here? What do we want to run in?
I shall do as you say. I'm ready to learn.
No, we want that there. That. Then there. It's gonna give us another body if he does brawl. Even though it's not a huge deal because we would just be filling it up with Onyxia, but we'd have something immediately on the board. Still, it should be winnable if we get Bloodlust.
I have no time for games.
Okay. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give him any clues. I think that's a mistake, though. I can say it afterwards. Because I don't want to respawn this totem, right? I don't like that totem. What do we have there? 3, 4, would be 8. You might as well. Hero power. Yes, you get the bonus damage. So this is tough. Like, I don't want to re-roll this totem. However, I don't, like, I want to take the most advantage. 3, 5, 7, yeah. I want to take as much of an advantage as I can from the flame tongue itself, so. Want to position it in the middle. He's got to find a way to deal 15 damage. Which is going to be tough. I think he is running the same list that we do. At least looks very similar. Okay. Can we... I think we're just short if we do, right? But I still think it's worth doing.
I shall do as you say.
Okay, we've got lots of outs. Okay, not with that, we don't. Actually, we still do, yeah, because lightning bolts are lethal with this spell power. But no lightning bolts. What are the chances that we die? Oh, it's pretty high. He's got Grommash. We're just dead unless we roll a taunt totem. It's very sad. Well, 50-50 to roll it. Yikes. Ah, is this really how we lose to this guy? I think that was still worth doing. Just like statistically. Yeah, because running out the Onyxia does nothing. Now he's only got... See, I was expecting a Taskmaster on this. Like, we're not done here. We don't... Oh, God. Wow, so Onyxia maybe won us the game if we played it last turn. But I don't think there's any way to do anything here. Alright. Well, a GG, Nicky. You can, if you're gonna come hop and chat, you can at least say hi. Take my deck and hop and chat. Alright, that was a sad one to lose. Had stream muted. I trust you. If you couldn't tell from the Twilight Drakes, I stole your deck. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, gotta at least come say hi if you're gonna take my deck and pop into stream. But hey, I'll admit, feels if I'm gonna lose to anything, I'd like it to be that warrior deck. So yeah, GG. Should have played the Onyxia there at the end. I assumed you had. Oh, maybe you did play both Taskmasters. Maybe I was assuming wrong. I was assuming you had 12 there for burst. I know you played that second one there, but I can't remember if you played the first. Done with Black Knight, so just put Sylvanas instead. Yeah, it's a fine replacement for it. Alright, another warrior. It's again going to be a question if we run this out on curve or not. I don't think you coin a Berserker though. He's got Fiery War Axe and cleans them both up. It's just so bad.
It's time for a little blood.
Whoa! Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. Happy I got to play against the Warrior Master. I was plat 10 with a different control warrior deck. Well, hopefully this takes you all the way up to Legend. Oh, and you were able to hit Legend. Sick. That is, yeah, that's really nice to hear, actually. I'm not sure if we run this out or if we actually coin the teacher. Following turn we Berserker. I think it's fine. Let's do that. Yeah, not sure I'm the Warrior Master, but whatever. I'll take it. Compliment's a compliment. Currently legend, got it yesterday. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I think that list is very good. I spent
I hope you like my invention.
a lot of time tweaking it, and oh, an inner rage. Okay, so this has got to be a Worgen OTK thing, then, right? You just got like tons of draw in there.
Time for a little blood.
Oops, what did I just press? Is that your list with changes? I took a look at your list before I built this, but I basically just took a peek at it and then built it from scratch. Yeah, so it's got some similarities to it. The Onyxia got to put in because it's golden, and I like Onyxia. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any definitive things I took from it, but I just kind of referenced it to make sure I didn't screw anything up. I feel like we'll coin can here. I agree with your reasoning. Don't think Whirlwind's that strong. Yeah, I don't think Whirlwind's that strong unless you're facing like a lot of what do you call it? Like hunters. It's good against Zoo. But yeah, it really depends what you're seeing. If you're seeing lots of Druid, that deck is just like crazy against it. What's up, Nolan? Welcome back. What do we got this time? A girl eating a hamburger. Or two girls eating two hamburgers. Always something new.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, well he is drawing like crazy. Alright, we don't have a coin anymore. Okay, I think we just want to do something like this. Like, we don't really care about his bodies so much. We just need to not die. It'd actually be nice to get that other feral spirit. You're fasting today, so it seems appropriate. Are you fasting all day, or are you doing like a 16-hour type thing? Fasting all day sounds horrible. Okay. All day from 2 yesterday. Oh my. So what is it? It's like gonna end up being almost like a 48-hour fast? That seems crazy. I mean, I know that people do it, but that just seems very, very difficult. I don't think I've ever done more than 24. I'm just gonna hit the washroom. I'll be right back. Alright. Be going somewhere real fancy tomorrow to eat, so that'd be nice. You know, it's something that a lot of people don't talk about with fasting. The first thing that you eat after having fasted tastes so amazing. It is crazy. You could just eat like plain bread and you're like, oh my god, that is the greatest thing I've ever had. I kind of wonder if you keep Karen here. I'm going to. I actually heard from says after Cut Drakes and Rockbiter, those are so strong in Shaman. Yeah, they're good cards. Like I said, I kind of built this list first and then took a look at yours. Yeah, like I don't think there's anything wrong with those. What did you have? You had like the Unbound Elementals, whereas I went like Harvest Golem. I wanted to try Karen out, see if it was kind of better and stickier, and then I've got Peggle for a bit of draw. But I wanted like Berserker instead of something like a Rockbiter, just because it's the body plays into the theme of Bloodlust a bit better. So yeah, I mean just a few differences, but I don't know. Those might be better cards. I haven't even, other than playing here for the last hour, I haven't tested this deck. Yeah, it's very true. This stuff tastes way better after fasting. And I remember I saw an interview with Henry Cavill, right, the Witcher guy, Superman, whatever. And he was talking about some like shirtless scene he did in The Witcher. And he said, he's talking about the process for it and how they like dehydrate themselves and what the routine looks like. So he knows he's got a shirtless shot, and he prepares for it like 3 days in advance. Wow, another Worgen OTK deck. I mean, what else is in this deck? I feel like we just hex it. I said, yeah, so 3 days in advance, he knows about it, and I forget the exact breakdown, but it's like the 2 days prior, he does something like drinks, I don't know, only like 2 glasses of water, like half a liter of water or something, and then the last day, like no water. Something just crazy like that. And he said by the end of it, you can like smell water across the room, like, which I can understand. Like when you fast and then you eat food, it like brings out these flavors you didn't even realize were there. But I've never dehydrated myself. It's not like I do bodybuilding or anything. And I thought that was just absolutely crazy. Yeah, it does sound miserable. It sounds just horrible, but very interesting. I think this is a different guy that we're playing, though. And it looks like pretty much the exact list. See if we do it like that. Maybe that's better.
Pay attention, class.
Just try to like build a board here. I think these lists do run Brawl, but having this not pop is really nice. Yeah, smelling water across the room just seems like crazy. It makes sense, but
I hope you like my invention.
ugh. Wouldn't like it.
Back to work.
Okay. Well, I guess we can pop it now. I know we don't need to be the one to make trades in this matchup, but I also just don't want too much. Oops. Too much shit out there. Because we also don't need like a huge Bloodlust even. Something with like 3 or 4 minions is fine. I think it's just this, right? The Do we get the Squire out, or is it too risky? Because we don't have a Bloodlust.
I fight.
I mean, he might be running another Cold Blight, 10, 11. I actually don't think we do. Yeah, I think it's just crappy to do it. Saw some random article yesterday about the actor from Passion of the Christ was struck by lightning twice and said, I heard that. I heard, what, he got struck by lightning, and there was some other, like, crazy medical problems he had. Like, I think he got infections or something from working on that movie. It sounds like it just completely destroyed his body. Okay, cool. That is exactly why we didn't run that out. Now, I'm not sure if these lists ever run 2 brawls, but we'll see. Oh, once in the assistant director got hit twice. What the fuck? That's insane. Yeah, again, I don't know if we... I'm gonna do this, though. Gives us a better chance of drawing Bloodlust. If he does clear it, we just slam down Onyxia. Always good. That's really, really crazy. There's so much, like, shit that actors have to go through that I feel like they don't get appreciation for. Oh, did we win? Oh, easily now. Lung infection and pneumonia, apparently. Okay. Yeah, I just remember, I've seen it pop up on Reddit a few times where just, like, the worst shit ever happened to that guy.